Good morning. Hey, for those of you that don't know, all right, the Hemet beat is let me make sure I'm in the right microphone. It looks like I am. All right, let me see here. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Yep, that's the microphone I would like to use. All right, I got to scoot up a little too close for that one. I don't like it. But hey, this is the Hemet Beat Daily Show. I am your host, Joseph Mikael Page, and it is right now 6:39 in the morning. I know that it usually says that I am up at 8:30 to 9:30 a.m., which I usually am, and I have a show coming out from yesterday today. Why? Because I'm still learning how to use the program. But if you've been with me for the last 150 days, then you know that I've been very improv in learning how to vlog. Vlog. What is vlogging? You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look and find out exactly what is vlogging. Let's see. What is vlogging? Vlogging, the activity or practice of posting short videos to or maintaining a vlog. Okay, but what does vlog mean? Let's go ahead and show you guys what I'm looking at. Now, if you want to get in touch with the Hemet Beat, the email address is at the top. That is the hemetbeat at gmail.com. Once again, that is the hemetbeat at gmail.com. Our phone number here is 951-305-0997. Once again, that's 951-305-0997. I do appreciate the listeners that do tune in and those that view us. Today, it is a early day. Why? Because I have some things that I need to do. I am out to learning peer support, man, and that is serious. I mean, like a RUHS, Riverside University Health System peer support boot camp for the next 2 weeks. So I'm figuring out and getting my steps together to make sure that I'm able to vlog for you. Okay, vlog, I'm thinking means video log. Vlogging is a great way to reach a wider audience and can even drive new visitors to your site. So I guess I should use my vlog to tell you that you can reach my site at josephmikaelpage.com. Once again, that's josephmikaelpage.com. You can also go to thehemetbeat.com. I'm still working on building that website. Okay, let's see what we got here. Vlogging. It doesn't ever break it down to a video log, which is what I would think it is, because you're logging things by video. Video blog. So what is a blog then? You know what I mean? I'm like, what is a... All right, let's see. I don't understand. What is the breakdown? Let's go to the handy dandy. Let's see what my friend says. Mainframe. Oh, yeah, and I need to make sure I give you guys a verse of the day, too. Let's do that before we talk to mainframe. All right, so the verse of the day is Proverbs 15, coming to you from the King James Version of the Bible. All right, and that is, a soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. And you know what? I can look for that to manifest itself in my life. I am pretty sure that that is going to manifest itself in my life, and I need to be the person that talks with a soft answer, that I give a soft, kind, gentle word to somebody today, so that I can turn away wrath, because I don't want to upset anybody, and I don't want to give grievous words to stir up anger. So that is your proverb of the day here. This is Proverb 15 and 1. That is the King James Version of the Bible. Okay, so I'm going to ask mainframe. Good morning, mainframe.
Good morning, JP. How are you feeling today?
Let's put that inside the headphones. I'm feeling great. I'm up talking about vlogging because I'm in peer support right now to the training program, and I wanted to make sure that we left the people with some Hemet Beat Daily show that they could tune into at a later time. So we're live right now on YouTube, but nobody knows it.
That's awesome. Let's get the word out. You can share a quick announcement on your social media platforms and drop a link to the live stream. Highlight what viewers can expect, maybe a sneak peek of the topics or special moments from the training. A catchy post with a call to action should help draw in some viewers.
Sounds good, Mainframe. Thank you for giving me some tips on how I can better promote this Hemet Beat Daily show. But the question that we have this morning is vlogging. Video logging is what I thought it stood for, but it didn't give that answer when I asked Google. Are you familiar with anything called video logging? Is that where vlogging comes from?
Absolutely. Vlogging is short for video logging, just like you thought. It's all about creating and sharing video content that captures personal experiences, stories, or insights, kind of like a video diary. The term has definitely evolved over time, but at its core, it's all about documenting and sharing life through video.
Okay, so if vlogging is video logging, what is blogging?
Blogging, on the other hand, originally came from weblogging. It started as writing and publishing regular entries on a website, kind of like a journal or diary, but in text form. Over time, blogs have evolved into all sorts of formats, covering topics from personal experiences to professional advice. So, while vlogging focuses on video, blogging is typically text-based content shared on a website.
Well, thank you very, very much, Mainframe. I appreciate your support. Is there anything that you want to say to our audience before I let you go?
Of course. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Hemet Beat Daily Show. Remember to stay connected, keep your spirits high, and never stop sharing your story. You're part of a vibrant community, and your voice matters. Keep shining, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, wait, before I let you go, I just had another question I thought about. Do you know anything about peer support as it pertains to substance abuse and mental health?
Absolutely. Peer support in the context of substance abuse and mental health is all about people with lived experience supporting others who are going through similar challenges. It's a way of offering hope, understanding, and practical guidance from someone who's been there. Peer support can take many forms, like one-on-one mentoring, group meetings, or even community-building activities. The idea is to create a safe space where people can share their experiences, learn coping strategies, and find strength in each other's journeys. It's a powerful tool in recovery and healing because it emphasizes mutual respect, empathy, and shared growth.
Well, thank you so much, Mainframe, for giving us some insight into what what a good meaning of peer support as it pertains to mental health and substance abuse really is. I appreciate that help. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the weather of the day in Hemet, and then I'm going to play a song for everybody. Today is not going to be as long as every day because I'm just getting my footing on how I'm going to do this while I'm going to the peer support training class. So I don't know why I'm rambling on, but I hope you're okay with it, Mainframe.
I'm more than okay with it, JP. You're doing great balancing everything. It's all about taking those steps forward one day at a time. The audience will appreciate your dedication and authenticity. Keep shining and have a fantastic show.
All right. Talk to you soon, Mainframe. Thanks a lot. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and cruise into the weather in Hemet. All right, today it is already 60 degrees. It looks like it's going to be warming up today to a nice 84 degrees out there. Let's see, let's boost that up a little bit so you can see it better out there in website land, I guess, internet land, telephone land, wherever you're watching from. Wednesday, it's going to be sunny. Thursday, it's going to be sunny. Friday, it's going to be sunny. Saturday, it's going to be sunny. Sunday, it's going to be sunny. Monday, it's going to be sunny. Tuesday, it's going to be sunny. All right, I'm down with that. All right, so now that I've given you the weather forecast and that today it's a little cloudy and it's going to be 84 degrees at its high, let's go ahead and find a good song to listen to. I haven't picked anything out yet dedicated to what we're doing right now, so I'm going to find us something. Today is Terrific Tuesday. You're going to get your Motivation Monday. It's going to be dropping at about 8:30 today, and I just again appreciate those that hang out with me while I'm learning my craft. One day, I don't know what I'm going to be, but I know I'm going to be better than I am today, okay? So let's see here. I'm going to cruise over to the playlist. And this is the Hemet Beat Daily Show.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Who the sun sets free is free indeed. Let's do this. The King's vessel. Black stained soul, yeah, death for sure rocked it. Satan had my life to change, yeah, locked in. Pain, anger, hurt, lost, nothing I could stop with. My own strength, I was trapped, dead in that coffin. Or spiritual despair, still lost, dead in my ways. Chained to sin, blind, not knowing its ways. Was weighing heavy on my soul. Death is its name, a huge price to pay. The Jesus blood shall pay. I'm living a new life that reflects love and grace. Cause I'm free from sin's burden of guilt and shame. I'm in debt to Christ for the price he paid. Changed my heart to be sound in these ways, not ashamed. I thank God for Christ's death to surely save it. Now I hold fast my profession with faith without wavering. Cause you turned your back so you could face me. Left it naked and forsaken so you can embrace me. Come on. Freedom. Jesus saw the sheep and redeemed them. Believe it. Jesus is the reason we're breathing. I mean it. Like a new creation, we're different now. Casting out demons, they can go in a pig and drown. Freedom. Jesus saw the sheep and redeemed them. Believe it. Jesus is the reason we're breathing. I mean it. Like a new creation, we're different now. Casting out demons, they can go in a pig and drown. I'm redeemed as a freedom fighter. Ignited, don't need a lighter to light up this Jesus fire inside me. I'm speaking live to the people that need advice. Inspired, I've seen the light. I'm laying it all down at the cross in which Jesus Christ gave his life for all man to see. I see his hands and feet. They were pierced for me, a sinner who was damned to be a vessel of the enemy, but God stepped in and set me free. Holy Spirit, fall upon the people who have been redeemed. Set the captives free. I walk upon the waters, and I can see the mind of unbelievers being distorted. You can't ignore that I was called to spit the rawest form. My pen is sore from writing lines you never heard before. Step aside, I spit a line and it's genocide. I pen a rhyme with lines you couldn't identify. Menace, I'm holy chosen and set aside. Set a time, I'll meet you there with a better rhyme. Freedom. Jesus saw the sheep and redeemed them. Believe it. Jesus is the reason we're breathing. I mean it. Like a new creation, we're different now. Casting out demons, they can go in a pig and drown. Freedom. Jesus saw the sheep and redeemed them. Believe it. Jesus is the reason we're breathing. I mean it. Like a new creation, we're different now. Casting out demons, they can go in a pig and drown. For all these sinners and all these heathens, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. Invested in the word, we will change by truth, because it's freedom when the chains come loose. And now we're living in this freedom. Jesus saw the sheep and redeemed them. Believe it. Jesus is the reason we're breathing. I mean it. Like a new creation, we're different now. Casting out demons, they can go in a pig and drown. Freedom. Jesus saw the sheep and redeemed them. Believe it. Jesus is the reason we're breathing. I mean it. Like a new creation, we're different now. Casting out demons, they can go in a pig and drown.
Man, You know what? Those cats got it going. Cray, that was nice, all right? Free creatives from Australia. You can tell that Kyle Wilkins really enjoys some Eminem. I mean, but I'm not hating. I mean, you sound like one of the greatest in the world, buddy. That was fantastic. All right, so let's go over and check out what's happening in Hemet, because I've been waylaying the time, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. As you can see, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. I know people are like, yo, where is this 8:30 to 9:30 a.m.? We didn't see you yesterday. Well, that's because I messed up my video that I was supposed to be dropping for 8:30 yesterday, but that's okay. I got a message going on my personal. Okay, look, not right now. Don't have the time. We got to get ready so that we can dip out and go over here to this peer support training, which is what I'm on at this current time. Looks like my microphone is trying to die down on me once again. So let's see here. Open that up. Bam. There we go. Okay, let's set up the system. All right, hit up the sound, and now we're in the microphone. Exactly as I thought, it brought it down to a level that I don't like. All right, so now we're at 80, and boom, we're back up again, and we've got volume. I hate that I have to keep doing that. I got to get me some new equipment, but I'm not ungrateful for the equipment I have. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at events. All right, events. And I got one invite. Somebody invited me somewhere, huh? Yo, man, I got a message over here on the Hemet beat. Today is Terrific Tuesday. It's supposed to be dropping today. Man. Okay, so let's see what we got. San Bernardino Sheriff's PRCA Rodeo. The Sheriffs in San Bernardino at Glen Helen Park. You know what? Just because I like that, I'm going to share it on the Hemet beat. That looks pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got going on here. And hashtag the Hemet beat. Okay, so you can always go over to the Hemet Beat Facebook page and see what we have going on in Hemet and the surrounding area, San Bernardino, Riverside County, the Inland Empire, the greater Los Angeles area, Generation Idol. Okay, the Billy Idol tribute is coming to 216 East Florida. So that is the historic Hemet Theater. We're going to go ahead, and I'm sure it's going to pop up when I do this anyway. So let's go ahead and get everything that we need to drop over here on the Hemet Beat Daily Show. All right, let's see here. The Exploration Lab on Cyril Parkway in Hemet. I'm going to open that in a new tab just so I can get an idea of what the Exploration Lab is. All right, let's see here. Ready, Set, Science, our annual summer exhibit, the Exploration Lab, returns on June 7th. Learn about the shapes, sights, and sounds all around us with this interactive exhibit that has activities for scientists of all ages, but especially kids. Okay, so we'll give them an interest, and we'll share that with a hashtag, the Hemet beat. And that didn't work. Okay, let's try it again. Hashtag, the Hemet beat. There we go. Now we got it. All right. So scientists of all ages, and then who's bringing this in? This is the Western Science Center. Let's go ahead and open that in a new link. Take a look. This is where you find the mammoth bones that they pulled out of the Hemet, San Jacinto, Dominigoni area as they were excavating, and that is the Western Science Center, Science Museum on Cyril Parkway, Building 2, Hemet, California, United States of California. They have their phone number here. They have a website here if you want to go and check out their website. Let's take a look at their website and see what they offer over here. All right. All right. From California to down under, fossils. Hey, it changed too fast. Fossils of the Ediacaran. What is that? I guess I'm going to have to copy. They won't even let me copy it fast enough. Look at that. It keeps changing. For real? Dude, that's ridiculous. Copy. Let's see what this means. Man, Ediacaran. I can't even pronounce that, dude. Biota. Okay. Let's see here. Also known as the Ediacaran or Vindian period, is a geological time period with the Neoproterozoic era. Oh man, this is all kind of stuff I'm gonna have to look up. I love knowledge. If you know me, you know I love knowledge. That spans from approximately 635 to 541 million years ago. Now, has the world really been around for over 541 million years or 635 million years? I don't know. That's a trip to me. It marks the end of the Precambrian and the beginning of the Phanerozoic, where recognizable fossils, evidence of life becomes common. The Ediacaran is notable for the emergence of large, complex, soft-bodied organisms. The Ediacaran biota, which represents a significant step in the evolution of life on Earth. Okay, so we're going to dig into that some more. I'm sure one day we'll be led back across it, but they're going to be having a science exploration lab over at the Western Science Center. Okay, and here we go. Trinity Lutheran Church Mission Support Farmer Boys. Okay, so looks like they've got a fundraiser going on. That's happening June 16th. Let's go ahead and give them a share. Hashtag the Hemet beat. Okay, you know it's from us when you see the little guy with the dot on his forehead, the little guy with the dot above his eyes. Okay, let's see here. Cuisine. All right, this one has an actual address. I guess we should look here to see if they have an address for you. It'd be nice, but you guys got to really drop your... It says Farmer Boys, okay? So let's see which Farmer Boys, all right? It's not even giving me an option to open it anywhere else. Which Farmer Boys is this? It's not showing us an address. It just says Farmer Boys. And there's the airport there. I mean, there's not too many Farmer Boys in Hemet, so I guess it'll be easy to find. Find it going on for 14 hours if you want to support the Trinity Lutheran Church Mission Support Fundraiser, okay? Now we have Cousins Maine Lobster. Or is that Cuisine Maine? Maybe I said it wrong. Cousins Maine Lobster at Hemet Food Truck Festival. Okay, so somebody from the Food Truck Festival is now dropping their personal stuff, which I think is a very wise idea, especially if you want to get the word out that you're going to be involved inside of any type of festival. All right, so let's hear the Hemet beat. Should have put the Hemet eat, huh? Because it's about food. All right, so there's the Hemet beat. We'll share that over. The Women Next Door, El Patron Mexican Bar and Grill. Okay, so it looks like they got some rodeo girls. They're going to be coming out doing some dancing or something. I'm not sure, but our job is to share for our city. We love you so much, Hemet, California. And if you want to get your product or your event or whatever you may have going on in Hemet, California through to the Hemet Beat, please contact us. We're always looking for content and we're always looking to support the city. All right, so there is the Hemet Beat, okay, and okay, so that's them. Who else do we have? It looks like we got enough time to go ahead and post all of these things. Hashtag the Hemet. Always giving me a problem. Beat. There we go. And here we go again. I hope it don't go there. It did. It went there. Okay. Let's see here. Hashtag 7th Annual Players Awards and Annual Meeting. Center of Spiritual Living. Okay. The Hemet Beat. Okay. All right, let's keep it going. What do we got here? Elton John tribute. Wow, that guy looks a lot different if that's the same guy that's been doing the Elton John tributes. I remember at one point he really looked like Elton John. The Hemet B-E-A-T. It did not pop up. A-I-I. T-H-E-H-E-M-E-T. B-E-A-T. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little more. All right, Hemet Valley Art Association's got something going on. Mixed Media Art Workshop with Shirley Strandling. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop a Hemet. The Hemet Beat. Okay. See, what's unfortunate is that these really don't come back up. The Beatles, all right, Paperback Writer. That's going to be at the historic Hemet Theater. Looks like it's going to be a good time. Okay, and there they go again, taking away my opportunity. T-H-E-H-E-M-E-T B-E-A-T. The Hemet Beat. Okay. Next, in Faith and Family Festival. All right, Valley Evangelical Church. All right, let's see here. Hashtag the Hemet Beat. Okay, hashtag the Hemet B-E-A-T. The Hemet Beat. Okay. Now let's see here. Lifetime Rocker private event. Okay, it's a private event, so make sure you get your tickets now. It's going to be happening in Hemet, California. You can find it right here on the Hemet Beat Facebook page. Hashtag the Hemet Beat. So today we spotlighted the Western Center, and now we're just kind of dropping you some ideas of things that you can do, because people are always talking about there's nothing to do in this town. But the truth is, you're just not looking. Go to the Hemet Beat and you will be able to see all of the wonderful things that are happening right here in your town. And again, if you want to get your information up on the Hemet Beat, please reach out to 951-305-0997, or you can reach us at thehemetbeat@gmail.com. Once again, that is thehemetbeat@gmail.com. All right, that was a lot of good sharing. Let's see here. I do have another artist that I did want to play. Now, I haven't listened to this fully, but I want to check it out with you. From what I understand, this artist died before he could release his record. It was a pretty sad story, but his name is Lee Nelson, and we're going to go ahead and play some Lee Nelson before we get out of here, because today's show, we don't have enough time to go for a full hour. Produced at the Little Green Studio. Thanks for tuning in to the Hemet Beat. Catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.